Come in. Good luck. Thank you.
Oh no, I've got 2 drinks in the head. That's not good.
Hello, good evening everyone. Guys, feel free to come forward. I'm not going to bite, honestly. Feel free to. I know we put some chairs out at the back, but do feel free to come forward. We'll make it as quick as possible. I know you've been here for quite a while and you're all eager to find out whether or not your book's been shortlisted for this year's award. So I'm going to keep it as quick and as snappy as possible. So, David. Thank you. So, welcome to Pearson's head office. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you to all of the authors who entered their book into, or books, into this year's awards, and all of the publishers who've been supporting their authors, and those book publicists and PR companies who've supported their authors and put their books forwards. We really appreciate all of the support that you've given the awards. We are now in our 7th year. Seventh year, so huge round of applause. If you were in this room about 2 hours ago, it was full of books. And we had 45 judges going through all of those books, trying to work out which ones they were going to shortlist. And there is never a bad book in the pile. And year on year, we see the quality of the books increase. And it's really interesting because this is a competition, but it's a lot more than a competition. It's an ecosystem, it's a community, it's a family that we've built over many, many years. And, you know, there's winners in the room here who have won 2 awards. And, you know, when they talk about every time they win an award with the Business Book Awards, it's so different because they've gone from traditional publishing to self-publishing to hybrid publishing. And it's really interesting to see their journey and how they've gone through different modes of publishing. And we're really impressed to see just the quality of some of the self-published books. I remember back in 2017 when we saw, and the quality, you could tell the difference between a self-published book and a traditionally published book. However, these days, the self-published market is really strong, and we can see that people are putting in a lot of effort into their books. And we understand that blood, sweat and tears go into these books, and you literally, it's your whole life. And that's why we put on the Business Book Awards, to celebrate you as individuals and all of the fantastic information, knowledge that you're sharing through your books. Again, just coming back to, this isn't just an awards, this is an opportunity for you to promote your book. So from the time you enter your book, we're promoting your book on our social media, we're getting it traction, a lot of people say to me, oh, we love going through your entry list on your Business Book Awards website, because it tells us what to read. A lot of the times people don't know where to look specifically for business books or work and life books, but because we've been able to build that ecosystem around these awards over the years, people are now going onto our website and they're looking for your books. So don't feel like just because you might not be shortlisted or you might not win an award, that this has been a complete waste of time. A lot of the judges will walk away with your books and they'll think, hang on a second, I know someone who could really do with this book. I mean, personally, I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago, there was a book in the pile which was called Parenting the Conundrum Child. Now, I've got an autistic son, and I know how difficult it is for people to navigate the system. And that book was a fantastic guide for any parent who's got a child with special education needs. And I just thought this was a phenomenal book. It didn't get shortlisted and it didn't win, but actually Lucy at the back kindly donated 100 of those books. And I was able to go and donate those books to parents who had recently had their children diagnosed with special educational needs. And actually, it's those life-changing moments that you guys are doing. You are changing lives through doing that activity. So please, please, don't be disheartened by the process. The process is the process, but there's so much more happening behind the scenes with your books. And there's so much information, knowledge transfer, everything is happening behind the scenes. So again, make the most of it, network with each other, learn from each other, and I wish you all the best of luck. As I mentioned, we are all here in Pearson, so a huge thank you to Pearson. Just to let you know, this has nothing to do with judging. They kindly offered us the space. As you know, the Business Book Awards is very, very expensive to run, and this is running judging day, and the shortlisting event is quite a costly affair, and we're still trying to get corporate sponsorship to put the awards on. However, as you know, things are very, very tight, and it's very hard to engage with corporates who want to spend money in this space. So we're really grateful to Pearson, because this year we were unsure about whether or not we could run the awards. However, we got loads of emails from people saying, when can we enter our book? When can we enter our book? And we had to bite the bullet, and we had to go and get some favours, and we were really proud that Pearson said, look, we understand, we're happy to offer you our space, and we're just really grateful. So a huge round of applause for Pearson, thank you. And on that note, I would love to invite Eloise Cook, business book publisher at Pearson, just to say a few words. So please, round of applause.
Thank you, Kasu. That was lovely. I just wanted to say hello from Pearson. I'm the publisher for the professional business imprints at Pearson, and just like the Business Book Awards, our mission is to publish books on the skills people need in life and work. We're also looking for authors with market knowledge, experience and expertise, and we're always looking for new books. And I just wanted to echo what you said, that although I say I publish business books, it's so much more than that. Business touches on so many parts of our lives, and there are personal development topics. I saw well-being and burnout included. So it's great to see that it's not just the hard stuff anymore. And yes, great to see that AI and sustainability are creeping in, because they're everywhere now. So one more plug before I go, because I want to keep things short. Please join our Pearson Business Book Club. It's a free webinar every month. And good luck, everyone.
Brilliant, thank you so much, and once again, thank you to Pearson. So I'm now going to hand over to another special person. As you know, the Business Book Awards, as organisers, we don't decide who wins. So me and Brad, who work on this day and night. We don't make any decisions. We have 45 judges, an independent panel, independently chosen, and it's all looked after by one individual and managed by one individual. So huge round of applause for our head judge, Jack Burns.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, again, Eloise, oh my God, usually we're doing this in a basement of some hotel. Expensive basement in a hotel, but with this light and this beautiful space, it's been absolutely brilliant. So I walked in today and the buzz was incredible. Everyone's really excited, like they're flowing around the room or trying to figure out which, where their category is and where they're going to sit. And it's beautiful to watch. And then the excitement soon turns to frowns, but it's frowns of, I'm going to get this right. These authors have worked hard at these books and it has to be right. And I'm a bit exhausted, I have to say, because the questions just show the seriousness behind that intent. They really do want to get it right. They really do want to make sure your book is in the right category, that they've given it all the respect it deserves. And so it's been a very long, intense, but beautiful day. So thank you to the judges, it's been a fantastic day. Thank you to the authors for daring to put yourselves out there, your ideas, yourselves, your own personal stories of case studies that you've invited. Sorry, I don't know about you, but yeah, a bit teary, and that makes me teary too, considering the story that you mentioned. It's so much deeper than cold print in between a piece of cardboard. It's so much more than that. And you're all deserving winners, and I'm not just saying that like Mum at a kind of a sports day. So you are all deserving winners, and we do have a strict criteria that we work to. We do look carefully at your application forms, and we look at your books. The titles coming through. So I don't get to see all the books because I'm just looking really at the shortlist. But when the shortlist came through, what really struck me was how fantastic the titles are. The titles are getting better. I know there's some sort of title guru out there. I don't know if it's me or you, Eloise, but someone clearly is doing that work because the titles were incredible. The covers, I could see the vibrancy. I don't know, is it post-COVID we all kind of want to be in the room and experience things and see things in a different way, but it's been impressive, it's been wonderful, and I thank you. Was I supposed to be saying anything else apart from just being enthusiastic? Because I feel really enthusiastic about
It's your
this.
time.
Good luck. I can't wait to hear, because I don't even know yet who the shortlist is, and I can't wait to see you all in my pile on August the 2nd so that I can pick the overall winner. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Jack. Right, so it's that nervous time now where we've got to start announcing the shortlist. So I'm going to call up some people to help me. And the first category we've got is Startup Scale-Up Book. And Lindsay, do you want to come and help me?
Thank you very much. Okay, so for the first category tonight, I'm going to announce the shortlist for the category of Startup Scale-Up. So, to kick things off, we have Bright Sparks by John Tusa. Digital Business Strategy by Garvin Callan. Do Start by Dan Kieran. Startup Century by James Wise. The Startup Fundraising MBA by Jim Shirley. And finally, The Women's Business Network Guide to Becoming a Successful Entrepreneur by Sharon Luca.
Brilliant, thank you, and congratulations to all the winners on that one. Oh, sorry, finalists. And sales and marketing. Eloise, could I ask you to come and announce this one?
is very exciting. Right, okay, so the shortlist titles are Beautiful PR by Sophie Atwood. Biology by Karen Green. Do Penguins Eat Peaches by Katie Hopkins. Double Your Price by David Falzardi. Sustainable Marketing by Paul Randall and Alexis Eyre. The Human Experience by John Sills. The Momentum Sales Model by Tim Castle. And Transforming Sales Management by Grant Van Ulbrich.
Brilliant, thank you. And the next category, could I get Matt Davidson from the book publicist, please? And the next category is People, Culture and Management.
That's good. The People, Culture and Management category, we have Collective Intelligence by Jennifer Sundberg and Pippa Begg. Confident Career Conversations by Antoinette Oglethorpe. How to Be a Chief People Officer by Anne Kiley and Jennifer Gearing. Made with Our Managers by Team Maiden, Alison Sturgis Durden, Dr. Philippa Kinden and Chris May. Ruthlessly Caring by Amy Walters Cohen. Toxic Organizational Cultures and Leadership by Susan Hetrick. Transforming Performance at Work by Sarah Alexander. Finally, Winning Together by Patricia Hind, Fiona Elsa Dent.
Brilliant, thank you so much, Matt. Right, now on to the next category. Can I get Catherine White to come and present this one? Catherine, you there? All over to you, no pressure.
Thank you so much. Just want to say a big thank you from my fellow judges, Teresa Bowie and Jonathan Duff, to all the authors that entered this change in sustainability category. Congratulations to you all. Here is the shortlist in no particular order, and if I apologise in advance if I get the pronunciation of your name wrong, please come and collar me and correct me afterwards if you like. Okay, so here we go. No Bullshit Change by Chris Hurst. Rewired by Eric Lamar, Kate Smohay and Rodney Zemmel. The Adventure of Sustainable Performance by Stuart McLaughlin and Dean Saunders. The Handbook of Carbon Management by Petra Moulton-Hill, Fiona Winwood, Richard Howarth and Mohammed Mazar. Next, The Solutionists by Solitaire Townsend. The Sustainable Business Book by Kevin Duncan and Sarah Duncan. The Total Environment Master Plan by Dr. Graham Ford. And finally, Unsupervised by Daniel Dole Steinberg and Stuart Leaf. Really, congratulations to all the shortlists. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. Right, and the next one is leadership. Brad, do you want to come and announce this one for us, please?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know Brad, you should know Brad, because if you want to know how this whole machine works, it's down to this individual. So before I ask him to announce the leadership category, if you could all just give him a huge round of applause. think we have almost 300 books every year, and Brad has to go through and do all the checking and receive all the books, sort them out, pack them up, bring them here. So a lot of hard work, a lot of back office work goes into the Business Book Awards, and it's just crazy. I mean, Emma from Pearson was mentioning to me, we only finished judging 2 hours ago, yet we've had to turn everything around just to do this party tonight. So a lot of it is down to Brad's hard work, planning and determination. And you know, Business Book Awards, if you open him up, there'll be pages and pages of Brad. So, you know, thank you, Brad.
Thank you everyone, and thank you Kasim. Sorry to keep everyone waiting there. So, I'm delighted to announce that this year's leadership finalists Are You Still the Future by Piers Fallowfield Cooper. Compassionate Leadership by Kirsty Drummond Papworth. Glue by John Noor. I think it was the very first book we had entered this year, so congratulations, John. How to Lead with Purpose by Liam Black. Leader Unleashed by Sarah Farmer. Leading Edge by Alison Grieve and Jenny Miller. Mindful Command by Sally Ann Airy. And last but not least, The Fired Leader by Paul McCarthy. Congratulations, everyone.
Brilliant, fantastic. Thank you, Brad. Now, next category. We have got Business Self-Development. Can I see a Sandra Garlick in the room anywhere? Sandra, are you there?
She is here.
Okay. So it gives me time to keep this up for a little bit longer.
Slower then. Oh, need those. Well, congratulations to everybody who entered. I think it's important to say, as Kasim said earlier on, that everyone's a winner in the room. So the finalists of the shortlisted candidates for the business self-development category in no particular order are Breathtaking Communication by Fiona Brennan Scott, Confident Presenter by Andrea Piccini, Freedom by Robert Gardner, In the Moment by Neil Malarkey, Marketing for Introverts by Jenny Proctor, North Star Thinking by Will Polston, Outsmart Imposter Syndrome by Tara Halliday, Websites for Business Managers by Chris Davison. Congratulations, everybody.
Okay, and the next category is Work and Life. And can I ask Chet to come? Now, Chet flew in all the way from Austin, Texas to be a judge today, so I think that deserves an extra special round of applause. He's even changed, he was in his shorts when he got here.
So the category is Work and Life, books that give us knowledge or insight on how to balance our home lives and our work lives, a topic that is close to many of our hearts, I'm sure, definitely close to mine. And in no particular order, the finalists for the 2024 Work and Life category are Screw Meditation by Sue Belton, She Can Prosper by Diane Watson, Six Figures in School Hours by Kate Toon, The Modern Maverick by Ed Haddon, Work-Life Flywheel by Ollie Henderson, and finally, Work Joy by Beth Stall. Congratulations all.
Thank you, Chet. Okay, and now the next category. Can I get Kate Adams over? Kate, are you around? And the next one is Wellness and Wellbeing.
The finalists for work, wellness and well-being, we all need a lot of that. Don't Burn Out, Stand Out by Bethany Ainsley. Then we've got Fix Me by Belinda Walia. From Fatigue to Freedom by Charlotte Jones. How to Feel Better by Ruth Kudsi. Ready for Takeoff by Natasha Kazma and Jim Callahan. The Burnout Bible by Rachel Philpotts. The Einstein Gene by Stephen Ashley. And finally, The Leader's Guide to Wellbeing by Dr. Audrey Tang.
Thanks so much, Kate. Right, now, nearly at the end. So the next one is short business book. And I think I'll do this one myself, make it quick and easy. So the finalists for short business book are A Career Carol by Dr. Helmut Schuster and Dr. David Oxley. She Speaks Like a Leader by Mariette Richardson. A favourite of mine, Stop Selling Books Nobody Buys by Debbie Jenkins. The Marketing Leader's Code by Gareth Helm. The Smart Branding Book by Dan White. And last but certainly not least, Time Bandit by Michael Cutts. Thank you. And for the next category, it is the Specialist Business Book. I'd like to ask Neil to come up from Pearson. Thank you.
I suddenly realised I don't have my glasses with me. So I hope it's big type. So, okay. So the shortlist, in no particular order, is A Transformation Lens by Gary Burke. Board Talk, Catherine Pye Bishop and Gillian How to Write a Self-Help Book by Ginny Carter. Projects, Methods, Outcomes by Peter Taylor. Redundancy with Love by Jill Arborot. I think we all hope for that one. Replace Your Salary by Investing by Ben Nash. The Human Behind the Coach by Claire Pedrick, MCC, and Lucia Baldini, MCC. And lastly, the Illustrator's Guide by James Hughes.
Thank you. And now, on to the next category. Can I get Emma Vandor, please? Emma, you there? And the next category is diversity, inclusion, and equality.
So congratulations to all the winners and for everyone, all the shortlisted people, and for everyone who isn't shortlisted, it's a subjective process, so you're all winners. On behalf of my fellow judges and in no particular order, we have shortlisted Building a Culture of Inclusivity by Advita Patel and Priya Bates. Conscious Inclusion by Catherine Garrod. Equality versus Equity by Jenny Garrett, OBE. Men Stepping Forward by Elizabeth Killam. Revolting Women by Lucy Ryan. The Opportunity Index by Gavin Lewis. The Power of Women by Dr. Parvez Khan. Valued at Work by Lauren Neal.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, Emma. Right. And the first of our international categories, Asim Ishak, can you please come and present the business journey category?
Certainly can, Cassim. Thanks very much. Delighted to be here on behalf of my fellow judges, Cassandra McDonald and Trevor Meriden, in no particular order. Sorry?
It's alphabetical.
I'm dyslexic. I'm a very dyslexic guy. I'm going to go backwards. Okay. The first book on the top of this piece of paper is 21st Century Business Icons by Sally Percy. If you're here, any of you are here, I want the biggest jump. The second one is Dare to Dream by Lowell Shepherd. From Grenades to Grills and Everything in Between by Natasha Wilson. Happy Team, Happy Farm by Paul Harris. Almost there. The Gift by Zareen Ruhi Ahmed. The Job Well Done by Dr. Mahishika Halbesin. The Sky is No Limit by Per Wimmer. And finally, I'm looking for that job. The Top of Heart by Grant Muller. Yay! Yeah, oh, wow, thank you very much.
Thank you, Asim, and congratulations to all. Now, smart thinking. Alison, are you around?
Extricating myself.
Thank you.
So on behalf of myself and my fellow judges, we've had an absolutely brilliant day. Thank you for everybody who submitted in smart thinking. You were ace. Our shortlist in alphabetical order. Oh yeah. Is Dare to Be Naive by Joshua Berry. Good Awkward by Heather Pryor. Platform Thinking by Danielle Trebucci and Tommaso Buganza. I'm really hoping somebody will be here and like dance or something. Restory, Restore, Restart by Coralia Timoteo. Sparking Success by Adam Kingle. Success Frames by Rob Hatch. Wiring the Winning Organisation by Jean Kim and Stephen J. Spear. And finally, Writing for Busy Readers by Todd Rogers and Jessica Lasky-Fink. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you so much, Alison. Right, and we're on to the last category now. It's very unlikely anyone will be here from this category as they're all international authors. So can I have Suzanne Anderton to come and present this category, please?
Yes, if you are here, you are shortlisted, please do jump, as the others have said, but I don't think you will be. Okay, just to say that this is my second year, and it's been an absolute pleasure, and it's a real honour to read your books. Here is the shortlisting for the International Business Book. Create by Maya Fast. Aging Upwards by Barrett Lewis. Collaborate by Deb Mashek. From 50 to 500 by Jonathan Dapper, Richard Dapper and Jonas Ackerman. The next leadership team by Thomas Keel and Mariana Sangrillo. The Oligarch's Grip by David Lingelbeck and Valentina Rodriguez Guerrero. Sorry, apologies. The Unseen Leader by Martin Gutman. Last but not least, Wrong Fit, Right Fit by Andre Martin.
Brilliant, thank you so much. And that brings us to the end of today's proceedings. If you have been shortlisted, if you could come to the front of the room and we'll get a photo taken of you in front of our banner with a copy of your book if you have got it with you. I just want to say a huge thank you once again to everyone that entered, everyone that took part. Shh. There is still, I believe there's still food outside, so please do help yourself and take some food. I just want to let you know that the Business Book Awards was set up by ThinkFest, a division of Pathway Group, who are a national education company. And year on year, we've supported this award, we've funded this award from our other activities. Oh. Are we all right?
Sorry, I'm okay.
Thank you. So yeah, I just want to thank our team at Pathway Group. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here today with us, but they're huge supporters of the Business Book Awards, and it's the reason we're all here today, because when we decided that we just couldn't make it work financially, the directors of Pathway Group said, no, we'll keep funding it because it's really important that we keep sharing your work and we keep this ecosystem going. But just to call out, if anyone knows any corporates that would be interested in being a sponsor or supporting the awards, do let us know. We really appreciate your help. Once again, congratulations to all of those that have been shortlisted. We look forward to seeing you all on the awards evening. There is an early bird discount for tickets. So yeah, if you use the code STRAND2024, scan that QR code, there's a 20% discount across all of our tickets. So whether that's an individual ticket, a table, or half a table. So, you know, we look there. It's really important that you attend and support because that's how we keep this thing going. And it's a great evening. It's an opportunity to network with each other and enjoy fabulous this evening, celebrating the great work that you're all doing. I hope you all get home safely. Thank you so much once again. Please enjoy the rest of the refreshments kindly provided by Pearson. One last big woo for Pearson. Thank you. And yeah, look forward to seeing you on the 19th of September back in London. Thank you.
Good one.
Oh yeah.
It's Lorraine.
Lorraine.
I contacted you a couple of times.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Was our category there? People, culture, management.
Should have been.
I didn't know. We didn't hear it. I was like, where is it? Did it not
Right.
hit the list?
Bear with us.
Okay.